Alex, first win, how's it feel?
Yeah, amazing. I think it was needed. I think there's been a lot of nervous energy around the place for a long time now, and yeah, it's good to get off the mark.
3 points that was thoroughly deserved. There was some really good football played today.
Yeah, I think to be fair, we've played a good football in the first two opening games and all, and we just didn't get sort of the rubber of the green. And I think on another day at Colchester and Bradford, we take 3 points from them games, but listen, they're in the past. We're off the mark now, and we're looking to build.
Some excellent football has been brought into the club, Alex, to play alongside you, and there's some really good goals scored today. And I think I used the word with Mike simple, and I didn't mean that in a derogatory way. I think football can be simple if it's done right, but you know, your ball through to Aaron on the flank, he seems to read what you're doing very well, and vice versa.
Yeah, to be fair, with Aziz there, I think he made the run and it made it easier for me to sort of play the ball. So, but listen, the lads, the gaffer and the staff have brought in are unbelievable, and I think obviously just because it's an easy change room to get into and feel comfortable in, obviously sometimes don't sort of come off on the pitch, and I think today is a massive push towards us getting confidence up, the lads believing in getting to where we want to be.
Strength in depth in this squad, isn't there?
Yeah, amazing. Yeah, I think if you look around the talent we've got, even lads who ain't been involved much, obviously lads who are injured, I think it's exciting times.
You got your goal. You started the first goal, and you got it on the end of the second goal. You know, I mean, it wasn't too difficult to finish that, Alex, but you were there anyway.
Yeah, no, it's nice to get a tap in. I think been speaking to Busty a lot recently, just saying I want to get more goals in between the posts. So yeah, it's always nice when they go in.
And there's just those moments where Carlisle were always going to come out in the second half and be a little bit stronger and try something different and be more expensive. They had to go for it and made a few changes, and they were a little bit better, and they caused a few problems.
Yeah, of course. Listen, they're a good side. Just because we had a very good opening 45 and we didn't make them look great, I think they're a top side. I think they'll be there or thereabouts this season. So we've just got to get better second half of sort of managing the game a bit better instead of being really wide open. I think we can sort of collapse the space a bit more. But listen, it's a great start, and now we can build on it.
And a player like Ellis Harrison, bringing him on, you know, he's always likely to pop up with a goal. I said this to Mike, he's one of those players you feel that could, you know, score 15, 20 goals off of the bench this season if he comes off.
Yeah, that's our strength. Listen, obviously he scored some massive goals last season. I think he's come on and it's great to see him, especially with your strikers, especially with Cal Hendry today as well. When you see your strikers getting off the mark, it's amazing.
It's really interesting. I watched him in the warm-up, and he's talking to other players, and he's kind of sharing some of his experience and whatnot. It seems like such a team ethic there.
That's what I mean. And listen, what the manager and everyone's building at the club is unbelievable, and it's so good to be a part of. But we need everyone. Listen, whether you're on the bench, not even in the squad, we need everyone to be successful.
Nice to see Callum come on the Callum trip. I mean, he's well thought of here. He's well thought of by the fans, and it's the whole kind of one of our own mentality. But you know, nice to see him play some football and do a couple of things that made people get off their seats.
Yeah, listen, I love Trippy to bits. I think he's just one of them young lads who comes in, he works hard every day, listens and learns every day. No matter what you say to him, you throw it at him, he just takes it on board and gets better and better every day. So all he can do now is keep improving. I think he's set his standard all the way through pre-season, and then against Watford. And he'll have a good career if he keeps learning.
Look, I'm not getting carried away. I've been doing this long enough to know not to get carried away by a 3-0 victory, because there's a good vibe at the moment and it's easy to get carried away. But there is such strength in depth, and the possibilities are limitless at the moment. It must be quite an exciting time, Alex.
Yeah, it's really exciting. I think sometimes, although people don't want to hear this, sometimes losing a couple of games sort of takes you back to the drawing board and realises it ain't going to be as easy as people think. So listen, we're up and running now and everyone's excited, and the feel-good factor's back.
It meant a lot, didn't it, to Callum Hendry to finally get that opening goal? Yeah,
of course it does. I think when you're a striker, especially someone like Cal, who leaves it all out there, getting that first goal is massive for him. I've had a bit of banter with him in training on Wednesday and just said I'm going to score more than him this season. So I think I've awoke the beast, so I shouldn't have probably done that. But listen, like what he's brought to the club, he's unbelievable. Even more so off the pitch, I think he's been unbelievable for the lads, and it's good to see him score.
He does that role really well, doesn't he? Dropping in deep and playing one-touch passes to bring everybody else in with him.
Yeah, listen, like that's what we need from him. I think he's technically so good as well. He don't mind taking the ball. He's up there. He's fighting as well. He's fighting for everything. And obviously had some chance in the first two games, like everyone did. And then thankfully, one's at the back of the net today.
You say you are waiting the beast. You've got two though.
Yeah, I know. That's what I just said to him straight away on there. And I think he told me I won't repeat what he told me. So, but no, listen, it's a group effort, and we're excited now.
As players, how do you look at the final week of the transfer window? Are you excited to see more players come in, or you're happy with the way things are at the minute?
Yeah, listen, you always want more quality to come in. I think when you look around the change room now, obviously, especially what we've brought in, it's exciting times because you want to play with the best players, and obviously some of the players we've signed are unbelievable. Like you look at Connor Evans today, and there he was, like people couldn't get near him. Do you know what I mean? And he obviously hasn't played as much football because he's had a few niggles, but they're the players I want to be playing with, and we want to be playing with as a group. So if we can bring more quality in, it's plus for everyone.
It feels like he's almost not quite a forgotten man, but because he was the first signing and there've been so many subsequently, everybody's almost kind of forgotten that he's there. But he was a monster today.
Yeah, he was a monster. Listen, I didn't expect him to see him slide tackling, winning headers, and just it's unbelievable. And even Big Maguire, like been out for a while with his back and just played out there like he'd played every minute of every game so far. So listen, it's exciting times. We can't get too carried away, but it's something to build on.